We're going to have a quick look back at the B men's 400 metres. The A race is coming up. This is the A race.
This is the A race, and that is Iñaki Cañal, the Spanish champion, ranked number 3 in Europe this year. It's a big race for Brian Faust of USA, who can win the World Indoor overall title with victory here, and that would book him his only possible route to the World Indoors. The 2021 European Indoor champion, Oscar Husios of Spain, twice a winner of this race. Manuel Guijarro, who has a World Indoor relay medal from the Belgrade edition in 2022. And on the inside will be João Coelho of Portugal, also heading for the European Indoors. But Brian Faust, as you can see there, is 5 points behind Attila Molnar, who was a late withdrawal with illness from this meeting. 10 points for the victor, remember. 7 for second place. So in the top 2 places here will be enough for Brian Faust, one from the outside in the yellow and black colours, to book himself a trip to China on the US team. The men's 400 metres A race. Bit of noise in the arena there, a bit of feedback it sounded like. Just delaying the start slightly. So the tension for the athletes inside the arena. Spain's 2 representatives, by the way, in the European Indoor Championships are both in this race. Iñaki, or two of the 3 available, Iñaki Cañal and Oscar Husios there. They're both heading for the European Indoors. Green cards, so faulty or unsatisfactory start from the starters marksman. And we go again in the men's 400 metres. Furthest from the camera, Cañal of Spain, Faust in 5, USA, Husios, Spain in 4, Guijarro of Spain in 3, and on the left of picture, Coelho, Portugal. Well, Brian Faust of the USA was the US Indoor champion last year. He finished 4th in the race won by Chris Bailey this time around in New York. But he's already up on Cañal around the outside from the helpful lane 5. Husios battling on in lane 4 as well, trying to get to the break first, but it's been a positive first 200 metres at the bell for Brian Faust, who takes them through in 21.35. Top 2 positions enough for him to take the overall title, remember. Faust from Cañal and Husios with around about 50 metres still to go. Brian Faust looking strong at the front though. His destination firmly in his eyes is Nanjing, and that is where Brian Faust is heading, to the World Indoor Championships as he wins the World Indoor Tour. 45.75, a season's best performance from the American, who came across the pond to do a job and got that job done.
I think hats off to Brian Faust there. The emotions that will have gone through his head coming home in 4th place in New York last weekend, and knowing that wasn't enough to qualify for the US team, and having to gather and get here and try and make it happen. Attila Molnar was the leader overall on the World Indoor Tour, but the Hungarian not here, and I think Brian Faust must have felt like everything was lining up in his favour, and that was a great effort for him to get ahead of the 2 Spanish athletes into the bell, and I think he was then able to relax, and that enabled him just to lift that pace, lift that speed. He should have been full of tension. This was a big race for him, but instead I think by getting that pole position he was then able to relax on that second lap and in the end dominate this men's 400 metres.
Well, it will be a second World Indoor Championships for Brian Faust, who contested the heats in Glasgow last year but went no further than that. He certainly have his aims on making the final, and with times like 45.75, that's a top 20 performance in the world this year. Of course, not everybody on that top list can be at the World Championships.